with Dennis, who has an extraordinary role in this film.
Yes.
Can you talk about the character you play?
Yes, I play Manute, and finally get to figure out who Manute is a little bit more. You know that he's working for Eva Lord, and he's her protector, sometimes her punisher. I mean, it's a very unique kind of guy.
Now, he's a very big man, big body, big personality, big everything. What was it like to play this guy who's just such a huge force of nature?
Wonderful. It was just wonderful. I got to play. This is what I think you do when you become an actor. You want to play these kinds of roles because everything is in your mind and in your imagination. You're working on a green screen, so you don't have to be distracted by anything except the actor you're working with, and it's fun.
Now, even more so than other effect-generated films, Robert has a very interesting, unusual set. Is that more liberating to work in that environment, or is it more restrictive? Or how is it for you working?
There's nothing restrictive about it. Like I said, if you have an imagination, you can work in this area. You can work in this arena.
Now, were you able to shoot your scenes with Mickey Rourke?
Yeah.
A lot of times, tell me about working with Mickey Rourke.
Mickey, the Pope of Greenwich Village, baby. Come on. We saw that movie in acting classes. I loved working with him. He was a consummate professional. Josh as well. Eva Green. These guys are pros, man. That's the thing I thought about. If you wanted to ask me what I thought about when I was working with these people, was bringing it up to that level.
Do you find when there's such an extraordinary ensemble like this, you're all pushing each other to just bring it
Oh
up to
yeah,
higher
I hope so.
Now, because you don't know what the finished film's going to look like, is there a lot of trust that you have to have in?
Well, there's trust in everything that you film, or trust in any script that you read. If you're doing a stage play, television, or movie, there's a lot of trust that goes into that. And I don't even have to think about that, though. I'm thinking about, wait a minute, this is Robert Rodriguez and Frank Miller. I'm good.
Now, because the finished film is so different from what you're working with on set, how do you feel about finally seeing the finished product tonight?
I'm very anxious. I'm very excited. I can't wait to get my popcorn and my soda pop and just kick it with my kids and watch it.
Now, what's the pace like on Robert's films? Because he is so used to doing so many things himself. He has such an experienced crew that's working with him for so long. Do you find
that is an amazing crew. Thank you for mentioning that, because that crew was just the tops. There was never anything that went off kilter, and nothing that you could ever blame the crew for. So they were liquid. I mean, they work really well together.
Do you find it creates a different environment on the set for you to work in?
It's very interesting when you're in an environment that everybody wants to be in. There's not one person on that crew or in the cast that didn't want to be there. So when you have that, all that's left is collaboration and healthy, wonderful, beautiful. I get very effusive about it because this is what I do. This is what I want to do all the time. I'm a workaholic in an industry that's not conducive to workaholics. So anytime I can work with a cast and crew like this, I jump at it.
And can you tell me who's this film for? Who's going to want to go see this film? For people who may not be familiar with Sin City, how would you describe
people 6 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy. Everybody's going to want to see this film. If you're not a Sin City fan, you will be. If you're a Sin City fan, you will not be disappointed.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you.